Hey everyone, today we're diving into some must-have gear, specifically affordable tools and accessories you can grab during Prime Day, which, as of the recording of this video, is tomorrow. And these pieces of gear have made a huge difference in my creative workflow. From like lights to random mics and tools, this is the stuff I use to make my content creation process easier. And you can pick them up for a discount, so let's get into it. First up, let's talk about lighting. Now, in my studio here, I have this huge 500-watt light from Tech, but behind me, I also have a small LED light from Tech. This can run off of battery power, or as you can see, it's plugged in to the wall right now. It can change color. This is actually even a couple of years old, so there are newer models of this available. Or even this light from Small Rig, it's 99 bucks. Charges through USB-C. I flip it on, it's RGB. As you can see, it can change colors, brightness, etc. But one of the best things about this light, it magnetizes to anything that's obviously able to be, you get it, magnets. Magnets! Oh! So if you're looking for new lighting, this is the time to do it. Black Friday, Prime Day, phenomenal times to check out new lightings. Now, if you're in a space where you can use natural light, that's one of the best lighting sources ever, but I have no windows in this space, so lighting is important to me, and having flexible options, like a big plug-in light here, or a portable light like this, providing me some color, you gotta have it. Now, if you pair those lighting solutions with portable arms, magic arms, articulating arms, whatever you wanna call it, you have endless possibilities. So here's some companies you wanna look for. iFootage. iFootage makes these, I think they're called spider crab. Yeah, these spider crab arms. Normally, they're probably about 80, 90, 100 bucks, but you might see some deals. You will see some deals on Black Friday for these guys. Small Rig also makes way more portable arms that are great. This is one from Ulanzi. That's another company that makes these portable arms. And then even off-brand companies like this, which isn't even labeled. This is a really long articulating arm. I have used all of these in different situations for filming, and they are a must-have tool in your kit. And instead of spending 100 bucks or 50 or 60 bucks during Prime Day, you're going to see deals on these. Next up is a quality wireless microphone system, and so many companies are making these. Rode and DJI were the first ones to really make high-quality wireless mic systems for the, prosumer that didn't cost thousands and thousands of dollars. You open up this little package and you see there's not a mic here because I'm using it on my shirt. You might even be hearing it right now through this video. Another microphone, and then a receiver. And this receiver will plug into your phone, your camera, your computer, whatever, and receive signal from these microphones. These microphones also record to themselves. And it's not just DJI and Rode anymore. There are so many companies like, is it Comica or Comica? Comica is releasing some new wireless microphone systems that are incredible. You're going to see deals on systems like this. And if you don't have one of these in your kit, I suggest you get one. Highly suggest, because it is so easy to be able to pull out your phone, plug in this receiver, or even pull out your phone to record and just grab one of these microphones, press record, and just record right into it. That tiny mic video we've seen all over social media. Recording that is so easy. Creating that is so easy with little mics like this. So be on the lookout. If you don't have a system like this, or if you're looking to upgrade, be on the lookout for a mic system like this. It's gonna help you out a ton. So many of my videos I shoot right here in this studio, but a lot of my videos happen on the go. And having a multi-tool with me to be able to fix issues, attach items, fix accessories, things like that, very important. I am a straight up Leatherman guy. My wife got this for me forever ago. When I was doing a lot of tech support, she put my company name on the side of the Leatherman here, customized it, really, really cool. It's got just about every tool I need: screwdrivers, pliers, wire cutters, things like that. But there are other companies that make, like Small Rig actually makes a really cool accessory for people who use cameras. Has just about every tool you're gonna need for a camera to, again, fix or attach accessories, things like that. Having a tool like this on your keychain or in your bag or your Go kit is just, it's invaluable. Be on the lookout for deals on multi-tools like this one.
Hey, real quick, so often I make videos or I hop on Zoom calls and I get this question: why does your stuff look and sound so good? I know. Brag. Here's the deal. You might be asking the same exact question. How do I make my stuff look and sound great? Well, don't make the same mistakes I did. Download my working gear list for absolutely free at nycworshipleader.com/gear. What on earth is a working gear list? Great question. I would love to tell you. You see, I've made content for years, and in the beginning, it was really bad. I made a lot of mistakes. I bought gear that I didn't need. And this working gear list is the gear I'm using to create the podcast, YouTube videos, and content you're listening to or watching right now. So if you want to start a podcast, if you want to start a YouTube channel, or if you want to create content, you can go right to my gear list and see what I am currently using. It's a working gear list because anytime I find something new that's better than what I have on that list, out with the old, in with the new. And it's not the most expensive stuff in the world. You'd be surprised how much money I have saved people over the years, getting them the gear they need without breaking their bank. So visit nycworshipleader.com/gear. If you are a creator, I'm gonna save you a ton of money and a ton of headaches. I'll see you there.
Next up, speaking of being on the go, having a battery with you that's going to allow your camera to stay, juiced the whole time, or even your laptop, or even to be able to charge your phone, really important. And V-mount batteries have become more affordable over the years, but they're still a couple $100. So on Prime Day or Black Friday or days like this, you're going to see these drop in price. What is a V-mount battery? Now, a V-mount battery is going to fix right onto a plate that's attached to your camera. I would show you one, but I'm using it right now. But on this battery, you are going to find all sorts of ports. Like here's a 12-volt port and a 9-volt port. You're also going to see on the side here, USB-A, USB-C. You're also going to see on the other side, a D-tap port. Now, if none of those things really mean anything to you, essentially, these are ports that are going to power your camera, your screen, charge your batteries for your camera, charge your mic system. They're going to be able to power just about everything for a long period of time. If you find yourself switching batteries a lot inside your camera, this is going to change your world. I shot a conference last weekend. I put my V-mount battery right onto the back of my camera, pressed record. I didn't have to charge this once. It lasted the entire weekend. All night Friday and all day and night Saturday, powering my camera. Now, the more devices you plug into it, the more juice it's gonna take, but this is a game changer. You gotta get one of these if you're doing long shoots. Now, speaking of batteries, having a battery charger for your camera's batteries is still pretty necessary, of course. This is one that's kind of off-brand. You're gonna see a lot of off-brand companies making chargers like this, where you've got a couple of different slots for my Sony batteries, but then on the side, it has a USB-C input for charging those batteries, but also an output, USB-A. So when these batteries are in this charger, if I need to charge up my phone, I can plug it into this thing. So having a battery charger that's also discounted on Prime Day is something to look out for.
Well, obviously,
I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this next one, but storage is a necessity for creators. So I love Samsung's T7 and T5 solid state drives. Be on the lookout for those on Prime Day. You will see a discount. This might seem like a no-brainer, but you are going to see discounts on cameras during Prime Day. So if you're looking to get that new Sony ZV-E1 full frame, or if you're looking to get that Insta360 X5, now might be the time to do it. You will see discounts on cameras. So if you've been waiting to bite the bullet and you're thinking, man, I really wish I could get fill in the blank, well, look for it on Prime Day. You're going to see discounts on cameras, especially action cameras. And by the way, I am loving the Insta360 action camera stuff. This is the X4 and the X5 is now out, but this X4, this 360 camera has been a game changer for me. I make tons of videos with it. And if I was going to be buying one of these, I would wait for the Prime Days, the Black Fridays, things like that, just to get maybe 50, 100 bucks off. It's gonna save you money, obviously. When it comes to these cameras, camera cages are important. I have a camera cage on my Insta360 X4. It just provides a little extra protection. I'm able just to slip it right in there. Not only does it give me more protection, but it also gives me more ports. For instance, I have a cold shoe here. I have a cold shoe here. I have a thread here for screwing things in. Threads on the bottom where I have my foul cam system attached. What on earth is the foul cam system? Well, it's kind of a part of this whole cage conversation. Let me get into it. The ZV-E1 that I carry with me all the time, this is my run and gun setup here, has the foul cam system, this cage on it, which allows me to attach things to it very, very easily. I have fallen in love with this FalCam system. For instance, on this cage here, I've got this little rail at the top. I take my FalCam handle. Now I've got a handle for my camera. I want it off of here. I just press the button, remove it. This FalCam system is something you want to look out for, or systems like it. There are many companies out there that make quick lock systems for cameras and content creators, but the FalCam system is the one I've fallen in love with. That's why you see this little case here called FalCam, where all my little FalCam and other adapters can be found, okay? On my desk here, I have this arm, which is another thing you should look out for on Prime Day, the Neewer mic arm. I use it not just for this mic here, but I have two of these on my desk because since I have this FalCam cage on my ZVE1, I have the plate needed just to slide this on, and now I have a camera on my desk ready to shoot at any given time. I can even, on this cage, flip the camera around and shoot vertical. So having a system like this on all of my devices where I can quickly lock and unlock things is incredible. Let's see here. On the bottom of my Insta360, I also have a little FalCam plate, and I can just slide this in to the FalCam system. I can attach this to the top of my camera here. And now when I'm shooting, I have both 360 video. I can even put a little poll here. I have 360 video and my full frame camera shooting. It's so easy, right? So if you're looking to accessorize your gear, especially to protect it and make attaching and using things easier, look for a system like the FalCam. Now, that's the one I use. I've used a few of them. In my opinion, the FalCam from Ulanzi, that system, is the best. I am now tired of saying the word FalCam, so let's move on. Here's something that we always forget. Cables. You're gonna go out there and you're gonna buy some Amazon Basics cables, and a lot of times they work for a very long time, and a lot of times they will fail you or not have enough power, unless you get the right one, to really use your devices. That's why I think high quality cables are something to look out for, especially on Prime Day when you're gonna get a bit of a discount. These are from Condor Blue. I love these blue cables. This is my HDMI cable. They have a bunch of right angle cables, small cables that are going to work well with your camera rig, or longer cables that are gonna work well in your studio. Get high-end cables, you're gonna plug it in once and then never have to worry about it, and buy them tomorrow when they're discounted. This next accessory has been a game changer for me. It's a Viltrox screen. You don't have to get a Viltrox one. This is the one that I got that I really, really like. And again, I bought it on a Prime Day, I think, or Black Friday. No, I think I got it on a Prime Day, last Prime Day, and it has made shooting so much easier. What does the screen do? Well, it's a screen, but it's changed the game for me. So, you looking for one of these? Prime Day. Another quick mention is the Stream Deck. I got the Stream Deck XL on Prime Day, last Prime Day. This has been on my desk. It has never left my desk, mostly because it's not really a portable device. But it's never left my desk, more importantly, because all of these buttons are set up to do things in my workflow. Cut, copy, paste, play, pause my music, volume up, down, Final Cut shortcuts, all sorts of things. If you haven't gotten into the Stream Deck yet and you have a space that you normally work from, this will change your workflow. Can we talk about health for a second? A few weeks ago, I was having extreme pain in my arm, especially my wrist. And I thought to myself, and I talked to ChatGPT about it, so it's an official diagnosis. We decided I had carpal tunnel, and I was like, man, I'm gonna have to go to the doctor. I'm gonna have to start, fixing this. But then I realized I've been using this mouse, which is awesome, the MX Master 3 from, I don't know, whatever, from Logitech. And I said, maybe this is the problem. I'm working at my computer all the time with this thing. So I got another Logitech mouse, this one, that puts your hand from here into a more natural position. I'm telling you, after using this, 1 week, pain gone. Can't suggest this enough. I wish it had a little bit more of the functionality of this mouse, but I also don't want to be in pain all the time, so I'm sticking with this guy. Check out the Logitech mice. Now, normally they're about $100, but on Prime Day, you're going to see, again, significant discounts. Oh, don't worry, I'm not done. The PGY Tech card reader that has a USB-C cable attached to it and has different ports based on what you need. Incredible product. What about the Kingston workstation that allows you to dock multiple USB-C devices right here without having to have tons of cables all fitting into one device? I mean, incredible. What about this small remote that connects to Sony cameras that allows you to record, stop recording, zoom in, zoom out? I mean, we could go on for days here, but long story short, Prime Day is the day that you capitalize on discounts and get what you need. And if you're a creator, this list, oh, you know what we didn't talk about? We didn't talk about lenses. Lenses are costly. You're not getting out the door with a lens without spending a few $100s, like this Tamron lens that I got. That's 70 to, no, it's 28 to 200 to 200. This is like 700 bucks, but you will see discounts on lenses on Prime Day. Now listen to this. I've made this way easy for you. All of this gear I've added to my gear list. Anything I use for content creation that makes my workflow easier, I add to my gear list so you don't have to shop around for what works. You know what works because you're seeing it in action right now. All this stuff is on my list and all that stuff is on my list with Amazon links. So tomorrow or whenever you're watching this, when Prime Day or Black Friday is happening, you can click the link, it'll take you right to Amazon and you get what you need. Now those are affiliate links. It doesn't cost you any more money, but it does help out my channel by kicking back a little bit to me. So it would help me out if you click some of those links anyway and all that good stuff. Get what you need by checking out my gear list. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. And if you are liking what you see here, well, don't stop. I mean, check out this video too.